Hey guys, Josh here with Zing Dynasty. I'm very excited to share with you my chili con carne. Now this is a pretty simple recipe and chili often is, but what I do differently, instead of adding the spices and sauce to the meat and cook it, I do make an adobo beforehand. Strongly recommend you follow this recipe, and let's just get right into it.
So we'll start off with the adobo. To a Dutch oven on low heat, add 4 cups of room temperature water and a half cup of pickle juice. Then hit it with 2 cups of tomato sauce, and what I'm adding here is better than bouillon, beef flavored. Just go ahead and add a heaping teaspoon of that. Once you've finally gotten that off your spoon, add 2 ancho chilies, 3 to 5 Chiles de Arbol, and 3 Guajillo chilies, which you can alternate according to your heat preference. Then go ahead and add a bay leaf, 1 whole onion peeled and quartered with the stem removed, and 3 to 5 cloves of garlic peeled and with the stem removed as well. Also hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with more spicy recipes. Speaking of spices, add 2 teaspoons each smoked paprika, ground cumin, dried oregano, ground coriander, and cayenne pepper. Then, and you don't really want to miss this, add a pinch of cinnamon. Stir all of that up gently and then cover and let simmer on low for about 2 hours or until the chilies have completely softened. Afterwards, this is where I recommend you invest in an immersion blender. It can take up to 10 minutes to pulse it all up completely, and you should have a thick sauce that looks something like this. Put a sifter over top a mixing bowl and pour the adobo into the sifter, and using a wooden spoon or a folding spatula, press down against the sifter until all of the liquid has strained through. It's kind of a labor of love, but you should have this nice, smooth, thick adobo. And did I mention you can use this to marinate chicken and pork overnight as well if you wanted to grill some meat the next day? You totally can, so save this recipe right now and hit that subscribe button. Now we brown the beef. Once you've rinsed out the Dutch oven or large pot and wiped it dry, crank the heat up to high and start adding some neutral oil along with about 2 pounds of lean ground beef. I used 80-20 lean ground beef so that the fat can cook out and you don't have to strain it. Split it up with a wooden spoon until you have smaller bits of beef, and make sure to add salt and pepper, but not as generously as you normally would with ground beef. Then just brown for about 7 to 10 minutes. Once you've browned beef on the outside, it can still be a bit red. Add 2 cans of chili beans or red kidney beans along with that adobo and stir. Very important you stir quite copiously here. Share that love with all the meat and beans. Then simmer for another hour or until reduced, like right here, and you will guaranteed have perfect chili each time. You want to win that office chili cook-off or just make a nice weekend meal? This is the chili for you, hands down. The key is those authentic Mexican ingredients, those chilies, the spices, all of it, and don't forget that cinnamon.
So you can really divide this recipe up into 3 very simple steps. There's making the adobo, there's browning the beef, and then there's reducing everything together on low heat. And that's when all the flavors really marry together. And that's when you get that really nice tasting chili. And it really is that easy. And if you like what you saw, please hit that like button, and please follow for more recipes if you like what you see. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching Zing Dynasty, and I'll catch you next time.